who's often accused of lying in my running vlogs about my mileage because I don't sweat as much as some people on the internet would like me to, I would like to weigh in on the situation with Katie and the internet telling her that she's lying about running 10 miles. First and foremost, I just want to say that all this drama actually brought me to Katie, and I looked through her page and she's incredible. Absolutely someone that you should follow, and she's clearly putting in the work. One thing I've learned about people that's very unfortunate is oftentimes if you are doing something that they can't do, could never do, would never even attempt to do, they're going to find it really hard to believe that you could do it, especially if you're plus size. As much as the running community, I think, has grown and evolved over the years, there is still a very large population of people that want to gatekeep fitness or gatekeep certain sports. It's almost like this elitist mentality. We want bigger people to get up and move their bodies and be healthy, but also when bigger people get up and move their bodies and try to be healthy, we don't believe them. We tell them that they're lying or whatever. Now, I could tell you a bunch of medical reasons why somebody might not sweat as much as the next person. It could be certain medications they're taking. They could have PCOS. It could be genetics. It could be that they're sweating in other parts of their body. Like for me, I sweat mostly in my chest and my back. Like my stomach is soaked when I'm done running, but I rarely sweat, like dripping sweat on my forehead. But actually, none of that really matters, because the fact of the matter is, if it was a thin, very athletic build person doing the same run, the same vlog, that person wouldn't have received half the hate comments that Katie has. Personally, I've run a marathon, I think 5 half marathons. I've put in over 600 miles from last September to this September. I have a wall full of medals upstairs, but people will still come in your comments trying to tell you that you're not really running. People will comment on my marathon vlog all the time telling me that I didn't really run a marathon. Well, what did I do? People will see your work, they will see your work ethic, and they will still try to invalidate you based on their own insecurities. In one of the worst stitches of that video that I saw, the guy proceeded to call her a big B word and say that she was lying. So let's be real. It's not about the 10 miles. It's not about whether she was breathing hard or not. It's not about whether she was sweating or not. It's about what your perception of fitness is, a runner, athleticism. And if someone doesn't fit into that box, we have a very hard time believing that they could keep up. When I started my running journey, I was 240 pounds. When I ran my first marathon, I was 230 pounds. I ran 26 miles at that weight. So to anybody watching this that's either at the beginning of their running journey or they're considering starting their running journey, please know that regardless of the size of your body, you can be a runner. It might look a little bit different for you. It might be a little bit slower for you early on. You might have to take more precautions with your knees and your joints and all the things, but you can absolutely be a runner. And guess what? Taking walk breaks doesn't make you any less of a runner. Matter of fact, most of your long runs should be done at zone 2 anyways. So if the girl is running and walking and talking and she's not huffing and puffing, she's probably doing it right. She's probably keeping her heart rate low, which is what you're supposed to do to build fitness when you're doing these long, easy runs. I also find it so funny and interesting that most of the time the people that are making these comments have like fitness coach in their bio or a Bible verse in their bio, but the world will continue to spin. Katie, keep running. Everybody else, keep running. Walk when you need to walk. I'll see y'all at the finish lines because we're never gonna see them there.